And here were the Boston Celtics arriving earlier. The players with a look of intensity as they try to pick up a win on the road. Traffic heading in and out of downtown Minneapolis, Minnesota. The setting for our broadcast tonight. It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thank you very much. We all know Anthony Edwards went first overall in 2020. And his teammate Karl Anthony Towns said, I know what all those pressures are like. When you're the #1 pick, if any other rookies do well, there's a threat to the throne. But with Edwards' confidence in his talent, you get the sense he'll be just fine. Guys?
Good point. No pressure, DA. Thank you. All right, a chance to check out stats for Jason Tatum.
And, guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Outside, the wings are Brown and Tatum. Williams is out there with Horford, and it's Smart in at the 5. And for Minnesota, they've got Karl Anthony Towns, D'Angelo Russell out there with Patrick Beverley. Then there's Edwards, and it's Vanderbilt in at the 4 slot. Now here's Beverley. Boy, he was something else against San Antonio. Left side, Towns. A shot off that time. Williams with the defensive effort.
And Towns, not known for his rim protection, but he's improved in that area recently, challenging and changing more shots.
And here's Russell. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark right now. He's averaging about 19 points a game. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. And it's Towns missing. And with Towns, Greg, you knew he had the potential for rim defense, and it became a focus for him.
Yeah, and a lot of defense is putting in the effort. Credit Towns for improving in that area, and we'll see if he can take another step defensively.
And it's Beverley missing.
Boy, that's 0 for 3 in the early going. Just a little out of sync.
Tatum finds Smart. There's the triple. Goes back up. The kick out to Tatum. And they pick up 2.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
The Timberwolves have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Deep 2 from Beverley. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Well, it can't get worse than this. 0 for 4 to start.
Tatum no good.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
And that one is hammered home.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? So it's the Celtics now. After the basket by Minnesota. Smart, wide open, he fires. His 3-pointers off the mark.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
And he gets it to go.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Now here's Horford. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Over to the left wing. Beverley wide open. A 3-pointer is right on target. Beverly's got his second basket of the night.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Knocked loose. It's stolen by Edwards. It's stolen by Brown. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Smart leading the charge. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Naz Reid, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. And a change for the Celtics. Daniel Tice is checked in for Williams. Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And late in the season, we see playoff teams, Greg, resting their star players. Any excuse for lottery teams doing the same thing?
Not as far as the league is concerned. If they're healthy, what's the goal? Throwing away games is not acceptable.
Now here's Tatum. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns.
Boy, you love the aggression. This is where Tatum has improved, converting off the bounce.
Russell passes to Towns. Outside Edwards. Trying to find Towns. Hits it to him. It's stolen by Tice. Brown outside. Oh, Tatum in position. Reed with the block. Over in the corner, Edwards. Goes up the baseline. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Man, that's what they're looking for from Edwards. Scoring from all areas of the court, even mid-range, keeps the defense honest.
There's a minute 34 left to play in the first. And Edwards with the stop.
Oh, and this is some serious showmanship. Loving that tomahawk right there.
Frank, he came with force, and that's not just about getting 2 points. That was sending, I think, a message. Here's Smart after the basket by Minnesota. The three from Tatum. Here's Tice. Rebound, Minnesota. Towns has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
And Towns does so many things well on the floor, Doris, but you can't forget about his rebound.
Right, this guy puts up huge rebounding totals every night. You can pencil him in for double digits every night on the backboards. This guy can anchor your team's rebounding.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Okogie comes in for Edwards, and it's Beasley in for Patrick Beverly. And then for Boston, Williams, he's checked in for Horford. White comes in for Jason Tatum. And it's Pritchard in for Marcus Smart. And Towns throws it down.
Leaving no doubt on that one, the explosiveness of that.
Celtics trail by 4. Tice in the high post. Shoots over Reed. To halt the run. Tice, no good. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Williams with the steal. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. And it's White missing.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Your heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the net. And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Russell passes to Okogie. The Timberwolves shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
He doesn't get the second one. It's White on the wing. Puts one up from 19. Tips it, but no good. And so the first quarter is in the books. Timberwolves lead by 4. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Minnesota.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
There's something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
Hustle in the backcourt with Beasley to his side. Then it's Naz Reid. Then there's McDaniels. And it's Okogie in at the power forward position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
And you think back to that 2017 draft, scouts trying to poke holes in Tatum's game, but really he just needed a little time to develop his skills and get stronger.
And without naming names, it feels like Tatum, is starting to dominate other all-stars at his position.
And now his game is so complete, regularly over 40% from 3. He can drive it, post you up. The only success defenders have is when they guess right.
Now here's Tatum. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Beasley with it. Out to Russell. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Beasley outside. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Count them one, and the Timberwolves lead has been cut down to just one on the basket from Brown. Beasley against Brown. Tries from 10. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Has to be smarter, guys. I mean, we all know he can make that shot, but the defense was in his grill.
Tatum on the wing. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
I love when Jason Tatum is aggressive to score the basketball. He does a tremendous job keeping his focus.
Vanderbilt's checked in for the Timberwolves. Taurean Prince comes in for Josh Okogie. Now here's Beasley. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Williams with the block. And he's able to get it back. Brown against Beasley. Shot clock at 5. Here's Russell. Another miss by Minnesota. And it's Smart with the ball for the Celtics. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
I think it was a lot of bad decisions leading to a lot of poor looks. Patience was not their best quality in that basketball game.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Patrick Beverley, he's checked in for Minnesota. And it's Williams with the jam.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Shot by McDaniels, no good. Here's Boston now. They're on a 10-2 run here. Stolen by Beverley. Here's Beasley. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Boston.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
They've shown some real tenacity on the boards, and it's turned into a lot of second chance points.
Minnesota making is checked in. Celtics also with a sub. White's checked in.
Guys, this guy is a natural born scorer. Jason Tatum finding his groove.
Beverley finds Prince. Edwards with it. Out guarded by Smart. Beverley for 3. And the rejection by Tatum. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics made the Eastern Conference Finals 3 times over 4 seasons, but last season, injuries and COVID protocols knocked them down a peg. Ownership and management are patiently staying the course. With their young star talent, this team still has room to improve from within. Guys, back to you.
Well, their upside and a lot of people's view remain. David, thanks. Towns, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. And then for Boston. Daniel Tice is checked in for Robert Williams. Williams comes in for Al Horford. And it's Pritchard in for Marcus Smart. Here's Pritchard. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Tatum going inside. He can't get that one to fall. Towns with the defensive effort.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Outside Williams. Tatum on the wing. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
Timberwolves trail by 7. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Indoors, we know that Anthony Edwards has given numerous head-turning quotes, but that's just who he is.
That's right. One of the most candid players in the league. Caught some media off guard. But this guy guy's got big-time personality.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Vanderbilt's checked in for Prince, and it's Russell in for Malik Beasley. Celtics leading by 7. Tatum drives in, and the rejection by Towns.
Well, that play is so much about his reach and determination affecting the game defensively.
It's up a 3, and the rejection by Tatum. Here's Russell. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
And they've gotten away from the inside game this quarter. It was working well for them in the first. They should get back to that game plan. Work it inside and punish the D down low.
And to me, the ceiling that D'Angelo Russell has is really high. This guy is dynamic, he's confident, he can score it, and he's just going to continue to want to prove himself.
Timberwolves trail by 4. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Here's Pritchard. Chalk up 2 there. Pritchard's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Minnesota's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Pass to Vanderbilt. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Beverly for 3. No good on the shot. And the Celtics take it the other way.
I'll say they're trying to cut into this lead, but he has not hit one this period.
Brown is checked in for Tatum. Here's White. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one is on Towns.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And what a season he's had at the foul line thus far. 86% from the line. And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. 16 seconds left in the first half of the game. Beverly, the pass to Towns. It's rebounded by Tice. Tice has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Down low. And Tice throws it down.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. They trailed by as many as 6 points in the first period. The second quarter was all theirs. Major uptick in offensive and defensive intensity as they did their jobs with... And that...
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents. And not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your league list. But then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
On the floor for Boston. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. Horford is out there with Williams. And it's Tatum in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Tatum following the basket by Jaylen Brown. Tatum against Beverly. Fades and shoots. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. And it's Russell in the corner. Off target from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, just the power and authority sends a powerful message to the defense. Go to work, Jason Tatum.
Well, Dorsey's already a great scorer, and now Tatum has become an incredibly efficient scorer.
Well, listen, the great ones are not only about putting up numbers, it's how efficiently you do it. From three, from the free throw line, this guy is so much more consistent. And yes, he's got the mid-range game that he can go to in tough spots. This guy plays big at the rim. He's everything you want offensively.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Okogie comes in for Vanderbilt. Daniels, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Malik Beasley in for Patrick Beverly.
And we talk about Smart as a leader. This guy's not afraid to get up in a teammate's shirt if that's what it calls for.
There's no doubt this guy is so passionate and so vocal. And what you love more than anything is the willingness to take head-on tough issues. Some guys will shy away, not Mr. Marcus Smart. Well, the more repetition he gets, the more floor awareness you develop. D'Angelo Russell showing a desire to get his teammates involved.
Now here's Smart. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. And even 3-on-3 break. Lays it up and banks it in. Russell's got 7 points in the game.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some O.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. And although he's a little undersized as a shooting guard, Beasley is still a great rebounder.
Yeah, and can regularly hit double-digit totals in that area. Very quick to the ball. Always nice to have a great rebounding guard.
Celtics leading by 14. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said we've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires. And we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league. Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. Here's Tatum after D'Angelo Russell's bucket. Now that he's attracting so much defensive attention, Greg, Brown is routinely getting others involved.
And how about his assist numbers have skyrocketed? And it's really not surprising. His sole focus is doing what's best for the team.
Well, the former number 3 pick in the 2017 draft, Jason Tatum has been nothing short of amazing as a young gun in this league. What a star on the rise.
Passes it to Williams. Reed with the block. Smart against Beasley. Outside Russell. Over Brown. Williams with the block. And stolen by Russell. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Russell's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Trains the three-pointer.
Well, the defense has been lackluster out of the locker room, and that is why they are finding themselves in a tough spot.
McDaniels kicks to Russell. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Tatum drives in. Yep, it counts. Tatum's got 25 points in the game.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And Russell gets it to go.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
How about the confidence from this young gun? Jason Tatum's length is tough to deal with inside, guys.
And a new group in for the Celtics. Daniel Tice is checked in for Robert Williams. Williams comes in for Al Horford. Derek White's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Pritchard in for Smart. Now, here is Russell. 15 points in the game. Timberwolves passing it around. Beasley outside. This one for three. Again, Russell missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
And they've consistently drilled that mid-range jumper as well, and that's really opened things up for them.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Taurean Prince comes in for Josh Okogie. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for Russell. Now, here's Tice. To the inside, Tatum. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup. Tatum's got 16 here in the second half. Edwards looking it over. And he drives in. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
59 seconds left in the third. Here's White. And it goes down 2 points. White's got 8.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Shoots from 12. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Edwards got 4 rebounds in this game. And it's Beasley in the corner. And the 3 off target. Celtics leading by 19 points. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Taurean Prince has the kind of length and speed to close the gap and send it back. What a block.
And Derek White picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Some changes for Minnesota. Towns, he's checked in for Reed. Vanderbilt comes in for McDaniels. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Beasley. Brown, he's checked in for Boston. And they'll get another chance. The second chance effort. The rebound by the Celtics.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Fires from deep. Williams inside.
Well, to me, that's about the length and strength of upper body by Karl Anthony Towns. He's just destroying people with his deep.
And so it's Boston taking a 19-point lead into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
Jaylen Brown.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Edwards. He's out there with Patrick Beverley. Prince out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 4. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And it's Williams with the ball for Boston. Pritchard. The rebound by Prince. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Now, this is a big physical guy himself. And Towns finds other teams trying to bump him off his game.
And that one misses. Greg, you've got the unique opportunity right now to watch your son Cole follow in your footsteps. What has changed for players now versus when you played?
Well, I think the players today are so much smarter, and they prepare to be pros at such an earlier age. And honestly, I think that's one of the advantages our league has. You know, you don't have to teach these guys responsibility. You may have to teach them the game, but they are ready, willing, and able to work to achieve their goals.
No good on the free throw.
And we know Patrick Beverley is one of those guys you love having him on your team. But if you're an opponent, you absolutely despise this guy's toughness and the way he embraces the defensive end of the floor. Patrick Beverley has dug it out of the dirt and created a great career.
And it's White missing. And Minnesota has possession. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. And it's good, 2 points.
Well, Towns showing himself to be a willing facilitator. If you're open, he's going to find you.
Brown kicks to White. Plenty of space. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 6 assists here tonight.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Russell. Here's Vanderbilt. The layup missed. The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's Brown. And the rejection by Towns. And it's Brown missing for Minnesota. They've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Beverly the pass to Russell. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by White. The pull-up. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Edwards.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if he can get an easy opportunity.
Flying high, Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
The kick out to Brown. That doesn't go either for Brown.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
That one.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Here's Tice. Back to Brown. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Boston making some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. Horford comes in for Williams. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Pritchard. White, wide open. He fires. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Beverly. And stolen by Horford. Stolen by Beverly. Towns dishes to Russell. Back to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stop.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Oh!
My goodness. Wow, the size and speed of Towns, a natural-born highlight reel.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Great play most of your career in the 90s. The game has really changed. Less physical, more skilled. But what role has the league played in all of that change?
Well, the NBA is at the forefront of these changes. The competition committee that they have that meets annually to discuss ways to try to improve the game. Listen, they're not going to always knock it out of the park, but you have to keep thinking forward. And I applaud the league for their attempts to try to improve this game and grow it.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. And Beverly kicks to Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Horford gets the bucket.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Stolen by Smart.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Celtics.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games.
And so they're able to even up the season series at a game apiece with one left to play, exacting a little revenge and really saving face. They did not want to go down 2-0. I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was.
For Jason Tatum.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
And Russell, a player known for his offense, but Greg, he's put in work to improve his play on defense as well.
Yeah, you know, Russell was known for his lack of defense there for a while, but he's been trying to improve that part of his game. It's a long road, but I tell you what, he is definitely taking steps.
Prince has checked in for Minnesota. Brown, good.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Pass to Noel to stop the run. Another miss by Minnesota. Boston dictating the flow. For three, Stauskas. And he makes good on the layup.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Here's Prince. That shot off. Now Boston takes it the other way. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. A baseline J. Cornette. The tip in on the offensive rebound.
Well, not sure who was responsible for the block out, but this guy got in there and dug out his points.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And taken away by Brown. And Brown throws it down hard.
Yeah, this is the very definition of feeling it. Jaylen Brown taking smart shots and playing perfectly within the team schemes.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
He got a little ahead of himself there trying to pull the team even.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
The three, it's off. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining.